I'm Pranel from Vancouver, BC, and today's topic is going to be attitude. Now, what makes a great attitude, you ask? Well, it's hard to say. First of all, you got to determine what kind of attitude you have, and a good way to find out is to check with the people around you. I've noticed in the past that people's attitudes aren't exactly what they seem, and you can tell a lot by a person's attitude. You may not know it, but you could be walking around your workplace and not looking so happy, and people will be able to tell just by the way you look or the way you're talking. So you should be able to make sure you have a good attitude at all times if you want to be able to make it with whatever you're doing. I learned this the hard way, and it took me a really long time to do. So if you want to change, you got to make sure you change your attitude. How are you going to do this? Well, one of the things I tried doing is I tried staying away from people that don't exactly have the right type of attitude, because I realized in the past they used to bring me down, and it rubbed off on me and it rubbed off on the people that I talked to. So what I started doing was I started hanging out with people that were more positive, people that I always admired, and I wanted to hang out with them all the time. I started spending more time with them, and what I did as I learned from them, I took their knowledge and they always told me that you always have to have a good attitude, and they're so true. The only thing is sometimes you can't pay attention to your attitude. Sometimes you don't know you're having a bad day. So when that happens to me, I make sure that I recognize the problem. If I realize I'm having a bad day or my attitude's starting to go downhill, I'll pause from whatever I'm doing. I'll take a deep breath, or I might take a break or go for a walk, and I'll recharge, and I'll go back to doing whatever I was doing, feeling better. And I find that it helps, but sometimes it can be very difficult. I understand this, and you just gotta make sure you gotta keep a mental note of it, and always be alert about it. I read up a lot of books on it, and I have been speaking to a number of people, and people I haven't even met nowadays are just coming to me and talking to me all of a sudden, and when I meet these people for the first time, I just remember, hey, it's a new person. I'm going to be talking to them, and with my best attitude, instead of me having a grouchy attitude. So while I was doing this, I was able to make friends with these people, and it was actually a benefit to me because they're now my clients. So I realized this the hard way. It took me a long time, and I know that if you're able to keep up a good attitude, people are going to be drawn to you. People are going to want to talk to you, and people are going to want to do business with you. So keep that in mind. Keep a mental note of it if you can, and if you need to do other things, read up on it. Read up on books. There's a good one that was I read not too long ago by John Maxwell, Attitude 101. So that was a good book. And if you have any other questions, feel free to give me a shout at pranelprasad.com. Take care, everyone.